Hello everyone, Namaste, welcome to Astral. So today I'm going to read for the sign of Virgo for September 2022. This is a predictive forecast through tarot and oracle cards. So what I'm going to do now is read your energies first using some tarot cards. No, sorry, the oracle cards. So I've got three set of oracle cards next to me. I'm going to pick few cards from each of them, read your energy, and then I'm going to use tarot to bring three specific messages. One, the overall message for the month of September, then how your career is going to pan out in the month of September, and how your relationship is going to pan out in the month of September. So without wasting any more time, let's get started with your energies. So the very first card you receive is Solitude. Nice. And then Protected by Angels. Very nice. What I'm seeing here is that somewhere there, this is very straightforward. You have a lot of protection around you, and you are feeling a lot of peace, and you are feeling a lot of calmness, and in terms of energy, you don't know how other people's intentions are, but you know that there's a lot of protection around you. So even other people with bad intentions, they will really exhaust, they have to exhaust themselves to harm you. So be assured in that way, accepting what it is and cultivating prosperity. Because of this calmness and this protection energy around you, what I'm seeing here is that sooner or later in the month of September, you would stop chasing things that you were chasing unnecessarily. There were few things in last few months which you wanted, but you really don't need them. And now would be a realization, because you are in calm, you are in peaceful situation, the ego is not bothering you anymore, and you know that there is no sense gratification that is going to come chasing these things. You would not feel uh, very satisfied. So you would now decide to leave few things behind and focus on yourself, your family, your personal growth, your personal space. You want to be prosperous in your own way, in your own eyes, not to show it to anyone. You don't want to show how prosperous you are to a neighbor or a colleague. You just want to show it to yourself. And if you feel satisfied, that is enough for you. You don't have to satisfy anyone else. You have the North Node future, and you have the trine sextile symbiosis, and the fifth house of passion. What I'm seeing here is that the angels are showing you a path for your future, and this future path is not very conventional. You never thought that you would do this, but the angels are showing you this path that yes, try it. You know that it is difficult, but you, or this is irrational, or people around you may find that you are a fool to try something like that. But still, what the angel is saying is that accept this irrational thought and move forward, because some kind of planetary alignment in the sky is helping you to reach a space where you want to feel satisfied, you want to create something, especially if you are hoping to have a child, you want to create a child in your life, want to conceive. Take steps in the month of September. You would find a great uh, success in the coming months. You need to take few steps in the month of September, and if you already want to have a child, then you know what I'm talking about. But for others, I see that you, in terms of relationships with prosperity, you have to do something very unique, which usually people don't like to do, or people don't conventionally do. You will do something like that, and you will create a lot of romance, and you will also create a lot of uh, great success in those kind of relationships where you are courting someone or something like that. But otherwise, what I'm seeing here is that you are very lucky this month, and you are moving in a very positive direction, and now your whole focus is towards future. Now let's bring in three different messages using tarot cards. So the first message would be your overall message for September, and let's see what we have for you. The very first card is Nine of Cups, and what I'm seeing here is that a kind of wish fulfillment. But more than wish fulfillment, what I'm seeing here is a sense of calmness, a sense of, yes, I have achieved this, and I've realized that, okay, if I would have not achieved this, it really doesn't make a lot of difference in my life. So I know what all sacrifice I have made to achieve this, and now I don't want to create another ambition, another goal for future, which is putting me into the rat race again. I'm not going back into that thing. I have achieved this. I'm very happy, and I'm going to be the king of my own life. And don't hesitate to replace it as queen of my own life if you're a female. And most of my audience are female according to Google Analytics. So, yeah, king or queen. I've recently I was seeing some kind of web series, and the main protagonist, who was a female, she used to call herself king. So if you relate to that, you are the king. Otherwise, it's up to you. I don't know why I'm bringing that here. But then you have the Daughter of Cups and the High Priestess. What I'm seeing here is that you are connecting with your deepest emotions to ignite your subconscious and to understand what you actually wanted in life. You are doing some kind of soul searching, and you are getting very emotional about that, and you are going to work towards that. And by the time you by the end of September, when you realize that you have found what you actually wanted to do, you will feel little overburdened, because till now what you have achieved is something totally different. You have to start something from scratch. But still, what I'm feeling here is that the energies are so in line with you. Again, you going back to this, that you are so protected, and you can do anything which is so against the traditions, or something that you have so different from what you have done in the past. uh, and you will have to start something from the scratch, and you will not hesitate doing that. Although you will have that burden that, yes, it's a new journey and new thing, will I able to survive? But take a leap of faith. Let's see, what do you have in your career? Ten of Swords, end of some kind of pain. You are achieving something, that's why you are ending something in your career, and you are now getting into a space where you are getting a lot of. We have Four of Pentacles. You have some kind of prosperity, you have achieved a prosperous space, and you want to hold it very tightly, and you want you would be recognized a lot this month for whatever you have done and whatever you want to do, and you want to hold that recognition very tightly. But the cards are telling that this recognition is premature. Don't fall for that, because if you fall for this premature success, you will not achieve the actual success that you always wanted. Whatever is happening around you is only a trailer of a larger thing, and uh, your subconscious will tell you that whatever you have achieved till now is nothing. You are meant for a bigger role, bigger things, and that will push the burden on your head. But then what I'm seeing here is that don't worry about it a lot. There is a lot of celebration going on in your external world, especially in your workspace. Your bosses are celebrating your premature success as if you have achieved. Uh, you have gone and lived on Mars for maybe a week or 10 days, and you have come back with a lot of valuable knowledge. They are actually putting you in that kind of zone and celebrating you, but you know that you haven't even taken a trip on a spacecraft. You have not even seen a spacecraft yet, and these people are treating you as if you are an astronaut and you have come back from space. So you know the reality and you want to stay grounded, but people around you are treating you as if you are some kind of king. So it's almost like th- the justice card is telling me that the reason why these people are behaving in that way is that they know that they have treated you badly in the past, and they want to overcompensate you, because all that is falling back on them. All that energy that they have sent towards you by treating you negative energy, by treating you in a very bad way, that is falling back on them. And somehow this energy that is protecting you right now, the angel energy that is protecting you right now, is giving you, of course, I don't know. I need to add this bit to the Leo reading. I mentioned this there, but and I should also make a separate video also about it. But I'll still bring it here because Virgo is ruled by Mercury. So if you have your sidereal ascendant or moon in Virgo or in Gemini, you must be having a great time right now. Or if you also have your ascendant or moon in Pisces or Sagittarius, again, I'm talking about sidereal, and a lot of you will have, because this is a possibility. Although this is your sun sign, Virgo, but go if you go through sidereal system based on the transit, this month and next month, September and October, can be a very fruitful month depending on how you want to take things further in your life, and you are quite protected. So, what is happening is that there is a protective shield. They are sending some negativity around you that is bouncing back on them. Also, this protected shield by the angels are also cleansing you. So, they are trying to send all the negative energy which is inside you to their original sources, wherever they have come from. So there are a lot of people who want to overcompensate you right now just because they cannot handle that negativity in their own life that they have sent to you. So they are trying to do something good for you in terms of coming out of that guilt trip, and they're as I gave you the example that they are treating you that you possibly went to Mars and you survived there for 10, 15 days and you have come back with a lot of valuable knowledge. They're treating you in that way. And in the reality is that you have not even seen a spaceship in your real life. Uh, You have never sat on one spaceship, you have never taken a flight on a spaceship, so you know the reality. So don't take all those celebrations very seriously. That's the only message that I can give you in terms of your career. In your love life or relationships, what I'm seeing here is that you have Daughter of Swords, Sun, Temperance, and we have Eight of Wands. Wow. And Seven of Swords. Okay, there are two different kind of readings that will come out if you are in a relationship already, like a husband and wife. This means totally different thing. If you actually three different readings. If you are single and trying to find a love relationship, there is a small warning, but not a very big warning. So don't worry about that. I'm going to come to it also. But if you are looking for some kind of career related relationships in your workspace, be careful because your mind is full of confusion right now. But then, thankfully, the sun card showing up here is trying to give you a lot of clarity. Otherwise, you would have made a lot of wrong decisions in the month of September. Thanks to the sun card, you are protected. Thanks to the protected angels, that you are protected. So you will act in the relationship in a very normal way that I'll decide it about it later. I don't care about how you feel in terms of career relationships, how you feel, uh, what you do, but they are making very aggressive moves towards you to establish stronger relationships with you, but their intentions are not good. So keep everyone at safe distance, arm's length. That's what the cards are telling in terms of career relationships. If you are single and trying to have a love relationship or seeking a partner, what I'm seeing here is that, of course, you are confused. What kind of partner? Who is your right partner? And then the sun card is showing up, giving you some clarity, like you are this kind of person, so you should look for a certain kind of person who can complete you, and you have at least a clarity that who are the people who cannot complete you, so you would straightforward reject them. But then what the cards are telling is that a lot of people will make move towards you in the month of September. Be careful, because you cannot tell them directly that you are not the person whom I'm seeking. Don't do that. Just enjoy that those flirtatious people around you. Don't overcommit to anyone. Even if you find the right person, which is possible, and you would definitely find right person. Maybe you will be confused between two or three people who is the right person for you. Let this energy pass away, and by with time you will be able to eliminate all the unnecessary people, and you will commit to one person. So what I'm saying is that don't tell them on their face if you identify those people. And because if there are 10 people flirting with you, definitely 7 out of them you identify them very clearly because of the sun, that they are the wrong person for you. Of course, you also have the north node of the moon, which also gives you illusion. So that's why I'm telling you that don't commit to anyone. And if it's there is one right person among those 10 people, that person will definitely stay, uh, and will keep pursuing you. And when the right time comes, you can commit to that person. But uh, the whole point for you here is that don't uh, tell them on their face, because there would be a person out one or two person out there who would not uh, like that rejection, and they will come back to take revenge. You know those crazy people who cannot listen no in their life. Yeah, you don't want to be in that kind of space. So if somebody's flirting with you, flirt with them back without giving them any kind of hints that you are accepting them in a relationship or rejecting them in a relationship. And once they'll get the people who are not meant for you, they'll feel like, okay, there's nothing happening except for this uh, friendly flirtation, and nothing is happening beyond that, and they'll automatically move on. And only the person who is meant to be in your space would stay back, and that's your cue. So I'm going to end this reading here. If you want to have a personal reading with me, visit my website astralluck.com. The link is given below. Bye bye and namaste. Stay blessed, stay safe.